Guys, it's actually snowing in South Carolina today. It's a pathetic snow, but it's snowing. Alright guys, I know you can't see the snow actually coming down because it's barely coming down, but if you look at the back of the fence, the back of the yard on the fence, you can see where the snow is like accumulated. It won't actually accumulate on the ground because it's too wet because it rained all day, but it's actually accumulating on the fence. Alright guys, normally I try to be happy and have a positive outlook and all that good stuff on our vlogs, but today Kelsey had to go to the doctor because when she woke up, she's okay. I think she's okay, but she had to go to the doctor. She woke up with a temperature of 102.7 or something like that. And I made her go to the doctor. I said, either I'm taking you to the hospital or you're going to the clinic today. So I made her go to the clinic, and when we got there, they took us straight back. There was not hardly anybody there. They did a strep test on her and a flu test on her, and they took all her vitals and all that stuff, and she kept saying she didn't feel good and she felt really bad. And after they took the flu test, which I'm not sure if you guys know, they stick like a plastic tube like that long, like up your nose and pull it out real fast. But after they did that and they left and we were waiting for the results in the room, Kelsey actually, she said, Jay, I'm about to pass out. And I was like, you're fine, you're okay. And so I was just trying to reassure her, and I noticed she was sitting up on the table, and I noticed she starts like slumping to one side, and as she's falling, I'm like, oh crap, she's really like feeling woozy. So I jump up with some water. I had a water bottle with me, and I'm like, here, try to drink this, and I'm like holding her, and she's not responding to me. So I kind of like turn her head a little bit and look, and her eyes are just like rolled to the back of her head, kind of like completely unfocused on anything. And so I start freaking out. I dropped everything and kind of like laid her down a little bit, and I was trying to I was like, Kelsey, and I was shaking her, and she wasn't responding. Her pupils were like as big as they could possibly be. Like I couldn't even see her irises at all. It was just pupil, and she was completely unresponsive. And so I like freaked out. I've never had anybody pass out like that on me before. So if you haven't figured it out yet, she like passed out cold. She was gone. She was out like a light. I've never had anyone do that like on me like that. So I didn't know what was going on. I was shaking her. She wasn't responding. So I laid her down gently on her side on the table, and I ran out to the hallway and found the doctor and the nurse and told them what had happened. I told them that she had everything that led up to that, and she had passed out, and I laid her down. And they jumped up and ran in after me. And when they came in the room, they touched Kelsey's arm to shake her, and Kelsey's eyes immediately opened. And so I was like, "What the crap just happened?" Like, her eyes open, but she was still feeling woozy. They made her lay down. They put some like cold like strips of paper towel or something on her head and her neck and stuff, and they got her some orange juice. And Kelsey hadn't eaten or drinking anything yet, and it was like 2 o'clock. So between that and her sickness, and I guess a response to the flu test or something, caused her body to pass out. And oh, I forgot one really important thing. Something that added to me being scared to death for her life. As she was passing out, like as I was like lowering her to the table, her hands kind of started closing and she started shaking. And so my first thought was, oh my God, she's like having a seizure or something. Like her whole arms were just shaking. And just for a couple seconds, and then they stopped. But it scared the crap out of me. Like, never had that happen. Anyway, the doctors that I've talked to said that's a normal reaction, that when the blood flows, when the blood drains down, that it causes the muscles to jerk, and that was a completely normal response. And I asked 3 or 4 different doctors about that, and they all said that was okay. So if you guys ever experience that, just know that that is something that may happen, and that is expected and okay. But yeah, so they gave her some orange juice, and the thing that kills me is when doctors' offices, they're acting so happy. They're like, oh yeah, you're okay, it's fine. We're lucky that this happened, here, and that you were here, and we could help you. And oh man, good thing that you were on this table and able to lay down. And I'm sitting over here like, why are you being so happy? I know they're trying to keep everybody calm, but like my wife just passed out. This is like this is not a happy moment. Like. So I'm like asking them questions. If you know me, I'm a very logical and like very inquisitive person. So I'm asking them question after question of what happened and why it happened and what's going on and what I need to do. And I asked the doctor if Kelsey passed out again when I took her home, what I should do. And the doctor, she said that I should take her to the hospital if that happened. So we stopped and got her some medicine. I made her drink a lot on the way home. She's currently resting in the other room. But yeah, it's not been a good day. It's been a pretty hectic day, and pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Traumatic is the best word I can come up with, for me especially. I'm probably going to take off work tomorrow and maybe the next day and just see how she's doing. If she's not any better, I'm going to make her go back to her general practitioner. Today's Sunday, so that's why we had to go to a different one. So that's my experience with someone passing out on me. Kelsey's passed out a couple of times before in her life, and so she knew the feeling. Like when she said, "Jay, I'm about to pass out," like she knew what she was talking about. So I'm not ever going to second guess that again. Like if she says that, I know she's being serious. So yeah, if you guys have ever experienced someone passing out on you, or if you've ever experienced anything like this before, feel free to comment below and let me know like your experience, because I know it's just something that really kind of jarred me, and yeah, I'd just like to know if you guys had any, have ever encountered anything like this, and what happened with your story, or if you have any questions about what happened with Kelsey today, feel free to comment below and ask. I'll do my best to answer them, but right now I'm just gonna go in there and kind of lay down with her and keep an eye on her and make sure she's still breathing and doing everything she's supposed to be doing. So yeah, time to turn into nurse mode, I guess. Yeah, so see you guys later. Alright, Kels, round 2 at the doctor's. How you feeling, babe?
Well, we're at the doctor's.
She told me Sunday, she's like, I hate when I go to the doctor and people say, how you feeling today? Because she's like, I'm at the doctor. How do you think I'm feeling?
I don't actually say that. It's just what I think.
Yeah, that's what she says to me. Anyway, so you've been feeling pretty bad, sore throat, temperature, bad temperature, and headache and all that good stuff. So we're at the doctor again, second time this week so far, to try to figure out what's going on. So I hate these doctor's offices. It's like they put you in a box and they say, oh, it's nice here, don't worry about it, everybody just be calm.
Jonathan.
I freak out in these places, dude. I don't like it. I don't like doctor's office. I don't like doctor's offices anyway. And then they confine you in a box. It's not my thing. I don't like it.
You don't have to be here.
I want to be here. You know that.
Big girl.
You're not a big girl. Somebody passed out last time we were at the doctor. Yeah, so you're not a big girl right now. You're a sick girl. Anyway, she's definitely doing better than she was the first time around, at least. Okay, yep. The delirium is setting in.
I've had some delirious moments.
Alright guys, wish us luck. Alright, so we're out of the doctor's office and now we are making a quick stop by the post office. But first, Kelsey, tell us how everything went. Can you talk?
He thinks that I have strep. He says he doesn't believe in strep test. User error. And he said I had pus on my thingy. I don't know.
On your thing.
And then he gave me antibiotics. So we're good.
So what are we doing now?
Oh, we're at the post office.
So, stupid me didn't pay close enough attention to what Kelsey wanted for Christmas, and I ordered half of the stuff that I got.
And stuff that I already have.
I ordered half of it in the wrong size, and I ordered a couple of things that she had already had. So, obviously, I'm not the best gift giver in the world, but we're sending those back, and we're going to order more stuff to replace it. And I'm very sorry, love. But usually, I do much better than this.